I just keep what you named the title. That's
All right, everybody, get your libations ready.
already.
Get into it. About to talk.
Everybody need a daddy, papa.
It's episode 185. Y'all know what it is. We about to get live. It's your boy.
Everybody need a daddy, need a baby.
We about to do the damn thing.
I am hustling, moving down every day.
Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the fucking ball.
What's good? What's good? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Podnas, a show with three friends.
Every day.
Connected by brotherhood, having weekly conversations that you can join in on. And as always, I'm 1/3 of the Podnas. It's your boy, Tiz. And I'm along with.
It's the other third of your of the partners. I said of your partners. Yeah, I guess we are your partner too. You know what I'm saying? That pause on that. Not that type of partner, but you know, partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? That's one hell of a goddamn interest. It's the other 1/3 of the partners. It's the Padawan here. You know, sooner or later we'll be along with
Indeed,
everybody's favorite dad, Face.
Indeed, man. Face is on his way. He gonna be a few minutes late, but he'll be pulling up shortly. Y'all know what it is, man. We here to talk that shit. Hey, Josephine, how you doing, love? What's up, Black Anonymous? Oh yeah, we got the people in the building. Hey, Josephine, how you doing? You all right? Everything good with you?
Copacetic.
Yeah. Good to see you again. I missed you. Been a long time.
Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two.
I mean, without a dope beat, just bounced on your boy. But anyway. Yeah, man, we about to talk that shit this week. But man, first up, let me check in on my boy, man. How you doing this week, Pat? I ain't talked to you all week, really. I know earlier today you said you were a little bit under the weather. So how you feeling, bro?
I'm I think it's the I think it's the allergies, the season's coming in, you know what I'm saying? So a little sinusy, you know what I'm saying? If that's even a word, it probably isn't, but I made it a word now. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be doing that sometimes. I'm a little bit of an E40. I'm in good spirits. I might be a little bit loopy off of allergy medicines and tree and anxiety medicine. But you know, I'm all right. You know, because every day I'm hustling. Every day.
Hey man, who the fuck you think you fucking
with? And I am a fucking boss. I'm a fucking boss.
Listen, man,
People be doing what I say.
Energy, man. This been the week for it. Like I feel bossy, not bossy as in like I'm trying to tell people. Yeah, you got a little cold. Come here, Joseph. I got your medicine, baby.
Mm.
And let me stop. All right. But nah, it's been a bossy week. Like I feel bossed up. I feel empowered. It's been a lot of cool little developments going on this week that have. You know how you reach a slump where you kind of like in a plateau of like, all right, I'm just kind of floating, and
Yeah,
you need that little pick me up to like either motivate you or remind you of who the fuck you are.
that shit. That's life, nigga. That's life.
That,
That's,
that reminder today, bro. And this week has been like constant signposts that I needed to lean back into it. But now we back here. You feel me? No, don't faint, baby. I'll wake you up. But it's been a great it's been a great week, man. Like my little man, he made it to the county science fair. So he won his school science fair. So now he's gonna represent his school at the county science fair at the end of this month. So we prepping for that. Um we always try to keep him in something academic. So he
mm-hmm.
had his little milestone test boot camp that he had at his school, and he didn't really want to go because he like, man, they gonna tell me the stuff I already know, Dad. But I was like, it's good to get practice on the test itself just to get them reps in. It's like I had to break it down to him like basketball, like you know how you got a crossover because you kept dribbling with both hands and you kept working on it and kept working on it and kept working on it, and then slowly you got better. Well, that's how the test is. You might know all the information, like I got to dribble from my right to my left, but until you've done it a certain amount of times, it don't feel right. It ain't efficient. So
Mm.
down to him like that, he was like, "Oh yeah, Daddy, I'm gonna go there every Saturday. I like that." So we went in on that front. In my life, everything all right, bro. We gonna talk offline, but the
True.
EEs is in full effect.
Oh, the E's again. The EE's
It's,
again.
it's a different EEs, but it's some EEs. It's a lot of EEs going on. Um,
Sometimes you gotta go
not,
up a level.
nothing
Right.
officially where they can be a EE, but it's a
Mm.
lot of Hey Kim, what's going on, Kimberly? Good to see you.
That was proud.
But yeah, it's a lot going on, man. Like this, you know how it be
Mhm.
back on the market. It be a lot of weird stuff going on. So I'm just loving life, man, and taking it slow motion, man. As the
I
country.
I got dang just to give you a little insight. I'm slowly getting back in my art kick again. I have
Yes, sir.
yeah, I've been doing like mad flyers. So Lily, my roommate, right? She's in charge of this restaurant, like basically managing this restaurant in Decatur called Plates. So I've been doing all day damn flyers for the events
The information out. Come on, bro.
for the
Somebody,
past
you never know who might see it one day.
yeah, for the past couple of weeks, I've been doing like I did the St. Patrick's Day for this weekend, karaoke night, Taco Tuesday. I did the Tank and versus Roach fight, and I actually made the menu for them, and they used it. So I mean, just doing shit to build my resume and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I did
Right.
an album cover.
Hell yeah. You gonna
So
have to shoot me that on the low. But
yeah.
I'm proud of you, bro. Like I love to see you leaning into your gifts, man.
And now I just got to crack open this Mac, and I've been watching little Fruity Loop tutorials so I can get my beat making game back up like it was or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, man. If you start producing again, I will rap again. And
Oh,
I was on my Joe Budden. I'm never rapping again, but I'll rap over if you do it, I will drop at least 2 verses, and then I'm done again.
oh, well, you already know, nigga. You already know, goddamn. Yeah, hell
We might have to do a TNT connection. That
yeah,
would be
goddamn it. Yeah, goddamn. Yeah, I've been
that might be the
the
new
other.
intro to the pod, my boy.
Yeah, like goddamn, like to really get like for the past couple of weeks, at the job or whatever, the young boys or whatever. I've been learning leadership. I think that's what God has been giving me, or whatever, through the
Yeah,
learning leadership. And
yeah,
like I've noticed that it's more than just the job. Like
All
it's
right,
funny that you named
bro.
the you. It's funny you named the title of today's pod what you
Yeah,
named it. Like
everybody.
the other day, my supervisor was like, "Yeah, he's like everybody's dad." It's like
Hey,
or
look, man.
whatever. I don't got no kids, but I have a lot of children.
Hey, look, man. When I tell you, like, I think this was the most blessed thing for you because I look at it like you spent your life being a good soldier. Like you've been able to support and you've been like, all right, if we were playing video games, you'd be like the sniper or the support character all the time. So you've been there to be the backup and be the help and knock out, 10, 12 of the other enemies.
Mm,
But now it's your time to lead from the front and like, all right, y'all come on. I'm gonna tell y'all the plan. And
yeah.
that and I feel like this is the perfect timing for it. I feel like it's the perfect role to do it in because
Mm-hmm.
it forces you to have to do some things that can be uncomfortable at times for you,
Mm,
where you ain't worry about what everybody think. You gotta actually just make a decision and they gotta live with it. And I
yeah.
know you as a person that's like you usually the diplomat, like the mediator, like everybody, how we gonna get this together?
I'm still that in some
So
cases.
as a person that's like, "Nah, fuck getting it together. This is what we gonna do, and y'all gonna do it."
Mm.
I know that can be uncomfortable. I feel you.
I'm
Leaning
getting more and more comfortable with it.
there for a reason, my boy.
I'm getting way more comfortable with it. But along with that, I feel like I'm mentoring like some of the young boys too, because it's like they
Joseph,
they
a lot don't know about me.
they getting they listen to the shit that I say. I keep them out of trouble, and then some of the young boys they be rapping and they ask me for advice, so they actually get me to freestyle after work from time to time. So like it
Bro,
kind of
on
now I'm
God,
like,
I swear we can, out. You gonna make me start writing again, bro. Like that's just gonna be ugly.
see that's the thing though. Like I ain't
Plus,
trying to rap the
I'm gonna hit him
shit
with
that
the
to
first round,
rap.
and then you come in and finish the blow, and it's gonna be over.
Yeah. Like I want to rap like how I used to rap with the hard bars, but I don't. I want to
No, no,
rap.
no, do it though. Rap like you rap now, but with the style you used to have. Like
Yeah.
keep who you are as a rapper, but rap about the shit that you do now, and it's still gonna come across hard because you still gonna have punchlines and metaphors that's gonna make hella sense and gonna be crazy. It's just
Mhm.
you still gonna have that same kind of like fast cadence or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? What not? First off, face. What it do, my boy?
You,
Face
what
mob.
happening?
Of the partners, man. If y'all didn't
What's
know,
going on with it?
I told y'all he'll be pulling up, and there
You
he
know,
is. What it do, my boy?
here I, here I am.
Here
What's
I
going on
am.
with y'all, man? How y'all living, man? Me
Man,
personally, I can't complain.
yeah.
It's been a up and down week. I've had more good news than bad news, so that is one good thing. I've
That's
ended the
all.
week with a good promotion at work, so that's great. Uh,
That's good. Hell yeah.
oh
Hell yeah.
yeah, oh yeah. Gets me out of doing more of the physical, doing more of the mental. So I like this change again. I gave myself a break for a couple years of doing the mental, just doing the physical, and not trying to be too much of a leader at any job. So I'm stepping back into my natural role.
I like that. Be you, man. Like, yo, that's my thing for 2025, bro. It ain't no resolutions or none of that. It's just the person that you are supposed to be. Just be that. And all of its negatives and positives, but just be that. I feel like that's gonna be the key to most people's success this year is just being and leaning into whoever they are, whether it's their gifts, their weaknesses, their strengths, like all of those things that make you you. Just do it. At this point, most of our audience is in our range. We're in that millennial range where you are in the 35 to 45-year-old range. So, you might be a little bit older, you might be a little bit younger, but you somewhere in that where you understand what we talking about when we saying just be you. Like, just lean into that. And at this point, you should be refined enough to where who you are is going to be enough for whatever it is that you endeavoring to do. Like whether that's a relationship, finances, job, career, you know what I'm saying, passion projects, hobbies, um, weight loss, weight gain, whatever it is that you working on, do that shit the way you do it. And it's gonna work. Cheers for President 2025. Um, but
Yeah.
anyway, man. So it's a lot going on tonight, man. Y'all see the title. Everybody needs a daddy. Almost all of our themes tonight are going to be dealing around fatherhood, whether it be your relationship with your father or you as a father now relating to your children, or somebody who should have been there as a father. It's just gonna be all dad shit. So if you're not into that, I apologize. So go ahead, click off right now because we about to get into this fatherhood shit. Um, but yeah, man, the first topic I wanted to bring up, I've been watching something online, right? It's pretty special, actually. So I want to play it first, right? I want to play it first, and then I'm going to allow everybody else to hear it from there, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna play it. We're gonna listen to it, and then when I play it, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, and then we're gonna talk about this situation. It's just the icebreaker, but I feel like it's important. Before I get into that, actually though, we got a special guest tonight. He's one of our oldest homeboys from back at the ODU days. If y'all have ever heard us talk about the days at Old Dominion University, you know that this brother was a part of our collective. We had a very huge grouping of people, but especially on the music side, like this is one of our guys. Me and Pat actually got a track or two with him. So shout out to my homie. He's a producer. He's a family man. He's a great friend. He's a bro. He that dude. Shout out to my boy Sean Warren. Y'all welcome him to the stage, please, everybody.
Going on with it.
Round of applause.
What up, my boy? Hopefully you can hear us. Hopefully everything is good on that side. You got your stuff together. Sean, what's up, my boy?
Getting the audio together, probably. So
Well, we're gonna let him get his audio together, but you know, as soon as he said hello, we'll go ahead and go. But otherwise, man, I wanted to play this, man. Give me 1 second. I apologize for the delay. Um, we got I don't know what kind of storm this is. It's like a wind, tornado E, hurricane E, thunderstorm E storm going on outside right now. I know they got tornadoes in Alabama. I'm down here in Georgia, so it's a little ugly over my way right now at this second. So please bear with me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this up. Usually my internet is running a little bit faster than what it is right now, but we're gonna pray on it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my stuff is sticky, icky, icky.
ooh-wee.
Say what?
Yeah, man, come on. You know what I'm talking about me. Let me
No,
go
the
ahead.
hell I don't.
He never know.
Um,
He never fucking know what the hell
I'm
you
We gonna move
don't ever fucking know.
we gonna move the hell on, bro. You hear me? Brother of a certain my boy, Josephine. You better stop playing with me, girl. It is gonna be good as long as you here. That's my boy. What's good, man? Good to have
Oh man.
all of the partners in one space. My homeboy S1, my bros. Y'all got
Okay.
as I'm trying to pull up this video, so that makes it even more difficult. um, hold on. Yeah, don't tell me it's moved. Where is it at? Okay, all right. Okay. So we're gonna have to pull it up. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you ever have something on your playlist and then they like strike it so it goes away. So when you go back to the playlist, it's like unavailable.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, I just had one. So you just see the
That
little gray box. You're like, all right.
that always happens to me when I'm in the mood just to listen to that specific track.
Yeah. When you need it, that's when it
Mm.
happens. It don't happen when
You know,
you're good. All right.
God damn it, they ain't paid a sample.
Nah, we're gonna play this. All right. I got it. All right. Give me 1 second. Click on that. Oh man, I gotta do so much damn work for this. Hold on. Okay, we got Sean Juan while
Yo,
I
yo, yo.
get this together.
What's good?
As as Juan,
what it is, what's that?
What
what's
up?
up, my boy?
Man, everything good, man. Good to see or hear y'all, man. Good to be on.
My bad, y'all. I
So
don't know if y'all
what's
can
been
hear me.
up?
Man, bro, life and life, but we all here still.
Hold
So
up, give me a minute, give me a minute.
can't be that bad if we all here. You did. So
Hey man.
you know, we still got that 100%
Every day
success
above
rate. That
ground is a good day.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
that's what I say
and I
every day, man. Every day above ground is a good day, regardless of what you're facing.
yeah, man. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this. Hopefully, this prevents me from getting copyright stricken. Um, all right. Let me play this. Hopefully, y'all can hear it. And give me a second. All right. I'm just gonna.
Love to you, baby, there ain't really much to say. Wanna make love, think about you every single day. I wanna make love to your body, baby. Won't you do me naughty? Cause I like it when you do me that way. Girl, you come kiss, push it.
Hey man, don't
It's
turn the
like,
track off.
God damn, right? Then
All right. So when I play that, right, the reason I played that is for me personally, and most of the people that I've seen online and people in general, this song is like a hit of the summer. People are loving this song for no reason, and it's not even a real song.
Oh, I peeped that. Yeah.
Don't know what it is. That is Orlando Brown in an interview just randomly riffing a random song. Um, the song goes on further than that, so I could play further. I could play more of it later on in the pod, but for right now, like the reason I bring that up is we're talking about this dude that at any moment could just do that. We've seen him in major pain. He's been a child star. Like, I want to know, like, what the hell do y'all think led to this dude's lost talent? Like, this dude is an amazing artist in so many different ways, yet for some reason he can't stay locked in long enough to like make it stick, make it curl all the way over, as my grandmother would say. What do
Now,
y'all think?
I, I've had time to debate with myself on this. Now, just being devil's advocate, I think he is locked all the way in. Just coming from the Hollywood child standpoint, he's seen that it's easier and less work to play this crazy role and get the money that way rather than use his true talents and have to face the evils of the industry going the other way. So I feel like he's playing a role and getting paid, but between the time of his true stardom and now, drugs and everything else came into play, and he settled in this way, and now he just getting his money doing a character. Because I don't believe this is his true self that we see in these interviews, where he once in a while lets his true self slip out or let his true self slip in, breaking out a character with some as in that musical talent we just saw. Because when he's playing his role in his part, we don't see none of his talent. But it's only when he slips and he goes into his true self do you see that true talent spark out of there. but he goes back into that crazy role or his quote unquote troll role. Because we see now people coming on to the internet just to play a character, i.e., Charleston White. We see him. He'll tell you this is just a character. This ain't how I really am. I get on the internet and talk this shit because I get more attention this way.
I
Where we
agree.
look at Orlando Brown, no one ever said, well, maybe Orlando Brown's just doing this for attention because before his crazy shit, no one paid him any attention. Regardless of how talented he was, he got no attention. He was on one of them interviews as a child doing that rap. I believe it was a part of the song that when you played it for me, and that was recorded. And anyone at any time can go back and see his lyrical prowess during that time. He was all right for his age, and if nurtured, he could have been a great lyricist. But I feel like once again, due to whatever evils in the industry that he may face or have experienced, just shattered his dreams as far as that. And he was like, "Well, I don't want to even go through that no more. I don't want to have a taste of that industry no more. Let me go on this internet lane and be this character where I see everybody will tune in, everybody will get views regardless of where I go, and I just get money from these interviews and do it that way."
100, 100, 100. S1, Pat.
Yo,
On
I
this Orlando,
agree.
what do y'all
I agree.
see?
I think he 100% on. I think that is his part. I think that is the character that he plays. And I think, like you said, he get views from that. So he's getting money by playing that character. He's showing you a whole different side that he can play, and he's killing it. He's crushing it right now.
I think it's part of that, and I think that the talent don't ever leave. I think he still has that talent. He could cut that talent on in and out. I think if I really wanted to focus on his talent, he kind of reminds me of a Tory Lanez. To be God honest with you, but I think
Okay.
I think he wasn't protected enough. Like a lot of these
Man.
very successful rappers are also protected, so they ain't gonna get touched. That boy got touched, and he talks about that shit every single day. And it might not be exactly how he say it because he playing a character or whatever, but something happened to him, and ever since then, and allegedly, I mean, allegedly, yeah, but something. It has to be a catalyst to this character because you could play
Not
any character.
necessarily. The internet itself could have been the catalyst to it.
I mean, yeah.
All right. So what I think happened? I think when you look at this young man, you have a kid that is uber talented, right? He grows up in an era, like Faye said, where the internet switches over and you have more access to people scrutinizing. Like there's more people that's gonna praise you now, but it's also more ability to access the negative thoughts, right? I think this kid already had some type of mental issues as a child. I'm gonna tell you, it's something about them eyes. Hold on one second. It's something about these eyes that bother me. I'm gonna tell you who else got them eyes. Did you see them eyes?
Hey, Space.
Like, yo, yes,
I
no
can see
bullshit.
that.
Like, it's certain people that got these eyes of like you could tell it's something off. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know whether it's bipolar or ADHD or autism or Asperger. I don't know what it is, but it's some type of something where you can see in their eyes that there's something off. And I mean, he's had these eyes since a child. When he was on Jamie Foxx show, he looked like that. When he was on Major Payne, he looked like that.
He could
This
have a
kid
touch of
hasn't
schizophrenia.
face hasn't changed. So when I tell you, like, it's something about his eyes that are just off-putting, and I don't know what to call it, but it's not healthy. It's something that leads to harm for himself or others. But y'all ever heard that term beady eyes?
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Yeah,
Hmm.
got them little beady eyes, man. And it's something off. And I'm gonna tell you what it comes. It's to me, it's a lack of parenting. The kids that make it out of those situations have strong parents who are not only strong as far as strong enough to withstand the pitfalls you will face in this industry, but strong enough to parent you in a healthy way through it. Where I'm not the abuser
I'm
myself.
glad. I'm glad.
And when you get that, you all right. A lot of these kids that are like, it's something in his parenting that was off, and you can see it. He's looking for some type of love and attention from somewhere, and that usually starts with a base of my one or more of my parents were not showing up for me in the way they should have as I was a child, and I missed something. So now I'm looking for it. I just don't know exactly where to fill it. You feel what I'm saying? So I we're gonna continue this theme throughout the night.
I'm
I really do think
before you go any further.
it was his mother or his father or a combination of both or his grandmother, if that was his legal guardian, whoever it was, somebody dropped the ball on guiding him through something. Like, I don't know whether he fell hard into drugs because he was already doing drugs as a kid. I don't know whether he fell hard into drugs because he was running away from something. But for you to go to crystal meth, and I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound wrong, but people who feel me, fuck it. As a black man, for you to go to crystal meth, you are it's a hole somewhere in it's a void that you looking to fill because the average black man does not make it there.
You
Nope.
skipped over crack and went to crystal now.
They'll stop at crack, but the meth, they'll look at them niggas with the nose down, like, oh meth niggas, we're gonna keep on smoking this
Mm-hmm.
rock. Them ice heads is crazy.
Get
Like
this
that,
rocket,
like,
this rocket Balboa.
so if you telling me that a black man, young, kind of in our generation, went to crystal meth, oh, it was some demons that he was running from. And where do
Mm-mm.
demons start for us black people? Somewhere in our parenting, whether it's the mother, the father, or both. Josephine, don't be saying my name. I'm telling you, man, you better stop playing with me, girl.
So check this out. Him being a father itself, how do you think his kids are now?
You said, how do you think his kids what?
Are now, with him being the father, him going through whatever possible experience he could have been going through, him as a father.
That's so this goes into the second part of my theory. I do think that he started his career on some fuck shit and he had a lot of demons. I do think that at this point it is more of an act. I do think that he's gotten healthy and he's now using the fact that people think of him a certain way as leverage to, depending on what the payment is and who the platform is, I'm going to do this to garner this type of attention to get this next attention. And I think he's playing a lot of people because what he's not is dumb. He's not dumb. We're not gonna play him like that. He can be erratic, but he's not like unintelligent. And some of the stuff he says, you can see his wheels turning before he says it. You can almost see him like, I'm gonna call this guy Tupac. You're Tupac. Ha 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 ha. But you can see the wheels turning right before he says it, of like, yeah, he's calculating this. He's trying to figure out what's gonna cause a reaction in this guy or the audience of this platform to garner some more attention. So yeah,
He plays it so well that he gets no reaction from the people he's talking about.
correct. Because people are starting to think that that's who he is, so they don't even realize, oh,
Exactly.
I'm being played. I done paid this dude $5,000 to come in and act a fool, and he just having a good time to go about his day. And he gonna do this 3 more times today.
Like, he would have did it for free.
Yeah, what? Come on, promotion. So like, It's this second part of it is we get to parenting, right? And the second part of my icebreaker, right, is another. He's an oldie but goodie on this channel. He's somebody that we don't talk about a lot no more, but if we have to talk about him, we will.
The
Have
Boo
y'all
Boo
seen the
Baby?
latest and his arguing with his daughter?
No.
See who?
Dr. Umar.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, so I'll break it down for y'all because it sounds like y'all are clueless right now. Okay, I got
I
you.
heard about
So
it.
do y'all know who Umar Johnson is?
Well, yeah, of course.
Of course.
Him. Him. Nigga
I
owe
didn't.
me
I
some
didn't
money.
listen to the clip, but I've heard about it. I've seen him defending it.
Okay. So been a bunch of clips come out lately. First thing that came out was his daughter, alleged daughter at the time, came out saying that, I reached out to Umar Johnson. He my dad. I want to know who my little sister is. He been a deadbeat. He's never been there for me, et cetera, et cetera. Cool. We don't know if this is his real daughter or just some little girl that's just trying to get some clout, or we don't know what this is at this point. So he comes out and he claims her. He says, "No, that's my daughter, and she wilding." Okay. I wish y'all had seen. I wish y'all all had seen this, because man, because I did this last night on Last Call Spot, and it makes me laugh when I do it. So I'm gonna try to do this with as little laughter as I can. But y'all
Mm.
bear with me, okay? So from here we go to Umar calls her a struggle streamer, and he
What?
calls her a YouTubian struggle streamer.
How you make a nationality out of everything?
Hey, look, man. Hey, just hold on, Pat, because when I tell you, you're gonna be able to get some jokes off by the time I'm done with this story. I promise you. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. And when I tell real niggas this, okay, you ain't gotta be street, but if you have street smarts, when I tell you all of this, you're gonna see it's gonna be clear as day what the hell going on. All right. So the girl comes out. She claims that Umar was a deadbeat, blah blah blah. Umar comes back, responds, calls her a YouTubian struggle streamer, and that she just out here trying to do this for attention. He calls her baby Smurf and tells her and her mama to get on a live stream, or I mean a call with him or meet up with him so he could talk to them both. And he calls them mama and baby Smurf. Now, to give context to what I'm saying before I go further, because when I go further, it's gonna get dumber, but I need y'all to have a context. This is
Mm.
the same 22-year-old daughter that before this happened, he had been on record saying that he had missed and he had been trying to be a part of her life, and he really tried to get custody. And this is his baby girl, and if he could just, have a chance with her without the mama and the grandmother interfering, he would be ready to take care of her. So I'm gonna just leave that there until I go further.
Mm.
We now go to the next step of, all right, so she sees this, she goes on somebody else's live stream, and she basically makes a video with this other live streamer. The other live streamer seems to be from Philly, because this person's live stream that it is, they have a connection to Umar some kind of way through their father. So it got to be some Philly shit. The young lady during this live stream expresses that Umar was domestically violent toward her mother. She expresses that she has been trying to reach out to her little sister. She expresses that Umar once took her when she was a small child, when I guess her mother and Umar had a co-parenting relationship that was tight enough for Umar to have her. He took her, and when she came back, her teeth were rearranged. I don't know what that means exactly, because again, this is from
Somebody
the
punch
young
your ass
ladies.
in your shit.
Know what exactly that means, but I do know that that means you came back different than how you left. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Any parent out here gonna tell you right there that, oh, what the fuck? What you mean that your teeth were different? I don't know what that means exactly, but a child leaving with me and I bring them back to you and they teeth is different. Somebody about to slap
No.
you in the face. That's all I know. So I'm gonna go ahead. Um, we go from there to her describing that Umar was domestic with her mother again, and like I said, and she is her basic goal is to try to have a conversation with Umar, but she's scared to have it in person or like to just pop up on him because she's scared of how he might react. Y'all have heard what I said so far. I go
Yeah.
to the next. So the next phase is Umar writes this long ass diatribe. It's like 72 paragraphs long. I can't remember if it's on Instagram or X, but it's one of them. But it's the when I tell you it's the longest goddamn manifesto. So he goes in and he says basically he tries to explain the domestic situation. He says that the reason he got a domestic against the baby mother is because the baby mother this had to be around like 2002, 2003 based on the timeline. But we talking about oh shit. God damn it. Okay. When I tell y'all this, because when I say it out loud, it sounds so stupid. It's when you think it, it's not bad. But when I'm about to try to say this out loud, it's the dumbest shit I've ever said in my life. So he says that he got a domestic because somewhere around 2002, 2003, the baby mama, he went over her house and she had a brick thrown through her back window of her car or one of the windows of her car. And around the brick, it was a note tied.
The fuck?
Hey, Pat, see, you had the reaction I had. Hold on. Because I know what your brain is thinking, and you like, okay. But I'm gonna tell you, this is what he said. He found a brick with a note tied around it that said, "Some estranged lover of the baby mama was going to unalive the baby mama and the kid." Hold on, hold on, hold on. It was a brick with a note tied around it. Okay.
What?
And then because of this note, the baby mama decided to invite Umar to stay with her for a week so that she could feel protected from the brick with the note around. Hold on. So we get to we weekend, and at some point during this week, she gets pissed at him and files a domestic abuse report, tries to get a restraining order against him, and says that he has gotten a gun to threaten her and her child's life. Okay.
Did
Now the
Umar throw
gun.
that brick to her car?
Oh, hold on. It gets better. It gets better. Again, I need you to turn your street smarts on in this moment. Okay. I need you to throw out the ODU. I need you to go back to the Virginia streets for a minute with me. Umar says that the reason he had the gun is because he talked to the police when they came to file the police report about the brick with a note tied around it. Hold on.
Wait a
He talked to the police about getting a gun and asked them should he get a gun, and they told him yeah. So he got a gun from the gun shop. He said, the gun shop. Hold on. Okay. And then he give me 1 second. I'm sorry. So then after he left the gun shop, he got the gun. He got a restraining order put on him by the baby mama because she said he used the gun to threaten her and the kid. He says he got the gun because the cops told him to get the gun.
Just got cops just tell.
Because, because remember, the estranged lover had thrown a brick through the window with a note tied around.
So we just making it up as we go. Is that what we're doing? I like a good story. I really do. You know, I read all the time, but there's something about this plot that I just feel like it's
I
not.
heard that when you heard the first part about the note, you was like, I heard it. I was like, oh, somebody else. Okay, it's at least one other person on this.
It just
At least one other
sounds
part.
very far.
I was like, stand up, stand up. Hey yo, he said he was at the house for a week with the pistol that the police told him to get. Because the nigga threw a brick through the window with a note on it. Can I ask? Okay, it's a real nigga moment for a minute. Hold on. We gonna stop playing. I gotta get real with y'all. Yeah. Hey, bro. When the last time y'all heard about somebody in real life?
I've never heard anybody throw a brick with a note on it in real life.
With a note written on it, bro. That's some
No,
Spike Lee,
no,
bro.
not with a
Bruh,
not with a
that
note. Not
means
no
six.
nigga throw a brick through a window. Not with no note
Man,
on it though.
I mean a brick. Yeah, you look at a brick. The brick, I'm not. It's the note tied around it that got me. Oh,
Yeah,
you've watched
that's some movie type shit. What
this,
did you tie it around? Did you get some twine and tie it around there? Or you got a big rubber band? You just had all the supplies on hand. You got a rubber band, a brick, and a note, and some paper all in. Nigga, no.
It need
Like
to
yo,
be a
this is
strong rubber
if you
band.
make this shit up and make it sound at least somewhat plausible. Nigga.
bruh. This man said he was at the house for a week. Hold on. Did y'all catch the combination though? I see y'all caught the jab. Did you catch the right cross?
It the cop.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I, I,
He decided to not only said he was there for a week because of the brick that had a note tied to it, but he got a gun because the cop told him to do it. In,
that's
Phila-
that.
Put it on the cover.
in Philadelphia, I just want to know if anybody else out here with street smarts, if anybody else spider sense and said, well,
Mm-mm,
Is the cop black?
mm-mm,
you a damn liar. That didn't happen. I promise you it didn't.
mm-mm.
Was it a black cop?
Bruh,
Just say that. Just say it to
bruh,
make me feel better about
bruh,
listening to this bullshit.
bruh.
Say it's a
Joseph,
black
I
cop.
don't even give a fuck if it's a purple cop. He ain't gonna tell you no goddamn gun.
I
guy from
actually
the bridge
would be
around the
entertained if it was a purple cop.
brick. Brick got a big ass suicide. That nigga bread loaf looked like a diploma if he had a twist tie big enough to fit round the brick. What? Okay.
Maybe he wrapped the brick with something, and then all right, I'm
uh,
thinking a little too much into this dumbass shit for real, but
that's the
maybe
part
he.
that they are. Pat. Oh my God, you the MVP so far tonight, bro. That's exactly what pissed me the hell off. I found myself trying to make this man shit. When he could have just brick with a note on it.
It's
you,
like your mind want to make the shit logical, but it doesn't. Never mind.
I want to remind everybody who Umar is. He's a black militant that is 6'3", 204, 200 and damn near 300 pounds. You're gonna tell me that they told your big black militant ass, to go get a gun? That's what the police told you in Philadelphia. All right. After somebody threw a brick through the window with a note tied around it.
Maybe the cop was his cousin.
Do do he just think everybody dumb?
I guess
He gonna believe the shit he say out his mouth? Like I can't get it.
Yeah,
Sometimes the self-proclaimed intellectuals be thinking everybody dumb. Yes,
my dearest Gladys,
my aunt's name.
FDMG will be here in 2028. While you wait, well, I guess you won't be waiting. What the fuck are you talking about, Uber?
Donate
I
now
swear,
before you die.
your last call podcast, my theory about this is Umar wrote the note, tied it around a brick, and threw it through the window. Because Lennon Honor got this theory about Umar, where he said that Umar grew up watching a lot of movies, so he kind of like living his life through that lens. And when you put it in that context, that's like the only place you see bricks with notes tied around them being thrown. I don't know people that's throwing bricks, but taking the time before they throw it to put some on it. They just kind of throw the brick. They just pissed and give me this
to
brick. Ah,
incriminate themselves.
me.
I'm gonna incriminate myself with my handwriting on this brick and throw it through your window, tell you who I am and what I plan to do.
Let me give you my
Okay.
full plan. What kind of that Dick Dastardly pause? No, did it? Um, like type of capers are you up to?
Man,
Yeah, like I feel like you supposed to be pinching your mustache and twirling it.
oh,
Here,
Waluigi ass.
I'm dead.
That shit's
But
weird, man. Never
I
mind.
got
It just
we second. How y'all feeling about it?
That nigga makes my head hurt, man.
he's a character, and that's how I treat it. I don't treat him as a professor or a doctor for real. I just treat him as a character, especially after finally seeing him with on that Drewski show. He's just a character, just like Orlando Brown is a character. Jaguar Wright is a character. Everybody's a fucking character.
Jaguar
ain't nothing.
right looks like
Talking about King
Nigga
Kong
miserable
consciousness.
I
about
don't know,
it.
but I just wanted to say that.
They call him King Kong consciousness.
King Kong somebody. King
I
Kong,
was
I
like,
can't take care of my baby. I want to ask you, all right, Sean one. I can't remember
Yeah.
and I want you to cuss me out for this because I can't remember. Do you have a child? You have a child?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your child is away from you for 22 years. Not for your fault. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Something happened where like your child was away from you for 22 years. You complained online like, "Hey, I really would love to see my child. This, that, and the third got in the way of me seeing my child. If I ever had the chance to see my child, I would love to." And then your
That
child
that
pops on the scene and she says, "I would love to see you. I just want to know my little sister. I'm a little nervous about this, but I want to reach out to you. Can you contact me? Would you go online or would you just hit her up immediately offline?
I mean, that's obvious. But before that, I mean, if I had a child for 22 years, that alone is crazy. If I know about it, if I don't know
Uh-huh.
about it at first, I mean, there's all kinds of actions that would have been taking place. I wouldn't do either. I would have wished, there's all kinds of other actions to get to a child. I mean, that's crazy to me. That alone, period. That's always crazy to me. But yeah, obviously, I'm not going to take it to social media. That's not even going to social media. That'd be crazy because you know you have a right as a parent. We all know this. You have a right. Everybody, both parents have a right to your child. Period.
100.
You know what I mean? So saying that, like, hey, there's no way that. Come on now. We've seen all kinds of court cases. There's always a way if you're really trying, and that's big facts.
100.
So,
Pat,
that part right
go
there
to the
is already seems shaky. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell if you're trying or not. You know what I mean? That you come on now. You know what I'm saying? You can't even say I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can, boss, because that means you would be like, I have a date set. That's trying. I already have my
that
date
part.
set. Yeah, I would have had a date set. It wouldn't be no trying. I have a date set. That's you trying. If you don't have a date set and you ain't take any of those kind of procedures, you're not trying for real.
100.
We
Especially
all
not
know that.
if when we look at your child support doctor, you have been in arrears for years.
Yeah, right.
I mean, even though bare minimum that you could have done while separated, you had a chance to do so and still was like, yeah, nope, I'm good.
Right. And honestly, you always have that. You always
But
have that right the entire time.
bruh,
You always
like,
have that right. At any point in time, you have that right to always go and petition.
and shout out to black fathers. Because what we don't do enough is realize that the percentage of black fathers that actually are there for their kids is way higher than most other races. If I'm not mistaken, black fathers are the number one intersection of being a good dad as far
I
as
don't
time
know. I
giving,
don't know
money giving.
anything but great fathers of the people that I grew up with. All of my friends, like I had know nothing but great fathers.
Is that has kids is a great father, and if they're not able to be a father, they're doing everything they can to do so, but it's not their fault they're not. And that's the people I know. I'm not saying that that's indicative of the macrocosm of the world, but all the black daddies I know is like super dads,
Right.
almost to a overboard to a detriment to themselves, to where like you can see them like literally, oh yeah, they're gonna burn out.
Right.
They might sacrifice it all just for that baby because they
Right.
literally,
Right.
and that's the crazy part. So I'm like, how do you get a chance to just holler at your kid and you be like, nope, I'm gonna argue with you? What? Nasty work.
Yeah.
Absolute nasty work.
I mean that's nasty work. Even taking the time to address social media is nasty work. You know what I'm saying, for your child that you're allegedly trying to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it's been a decent amount of time, like I don't know, maybe her side of it may be justified. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The anger
Yep.
comes from somewhere. Like you don't know what's going on now. Then you don't know how long he knew this and that and the third. Maybe an adult now. How old is the girl now?
She is 22.
Yeah, you 22 now, but how long did he know? Like he probably know even if he just found out while she was in high school. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's the dirty part. He had a relationship with her as a child.
Well,
So,
that's
so when the baby mama first broke up, he was still picking her up or whatever. That's what she said. He picked her up. At some point, he had enough visitation the way he was taking her on weekends or half the week, or whatever the agreement was. And she came back, and what stopped it was she came back to her mom with her teeth rearranged.
Mm.
And that's how she described it. So obviously you're talking about a memory of a 2-3-year-old. So
Right.
it's I don't know exactly what that means, but that does mean that something happened on Umar's watch that was so egregious that the mom said, "Yeah, you good. I don't need to have you around her. This is dangerous."
Well,
And also, you had visitation, but by your own words on video, you said, "I didn't want to go around because I had to have visitation and the grandma had to be there." I don't give if you telling me I can see my kid, I don't give a damn who there. We can have a goddamn family dinner every week, but I'm gonna see my baby. You can sit there while I sit there and while we play our games and I take her to the park, you can walk right beside her. But I'm gonna be up in my baby face. I promise you that.
I can
That's
say
nasty
that
work.
I can say there could be, a bit of brainwashing too, because that is something that happens. You know what I mean, over a time period. Especially, I don't know what his alleged job is. What he's supposed to be doing. I don't know if he's
Oh,
doing the thing for the school that he's supposed to have built or whatever. I don't know what his alleged job is. He's supposed to be a
you are
psychologist or
the
something. But
see, you're the
uh,
like I know who he is, but I
right.
don't know the full backstory.
He's
That's where
he's
it
supposed
gets
to be
interesting.
he's supposed to be some kind of psychologist that he supposed to mentors people and things like that, from what I understand.
He's a kind of psychologist. As far as mentorship, we don't know. We have no
Right.
evidence of that. We know that's what he
Ever.
says.
We
What
know
I
he has the
will say,
cash app that he says that he
he
wants
had,
people to spend money.
no, no,
Donate.
no, no, he don't. The Cash App got terminated.
Oh, did
Donate.
it?
Cash App pulled the plug on that shit.
Oh, and I
Yep.
was just about to give too. Oh man. Ah.
Don't do that. I gave back in 2014. I still ain't seen a school.
It's coming, man. It's coming.
No, nigga. He was supposed to do St. Paul's back in 2014 in Virginia.
I remember that.
Uh,
Donated to. That's how far back I go. So when we come up to 2025 and you're talking about every year you push the start date back and not one boy has been taught, I guarantee you can't find a student, not a nail scholar. You found a scholar, holler. Hashtag FBG student.
and that's bad that the people that get the most publicity are the people that, of course, once you get to that position, you do absolutely nothing. You take the money. Nobody ever sees the money. Nobody ever hears anything. And there might
That's
be
how they.
people out here that's trying to do things. And this is why, things can't get done in our community because of those people that takes advantage. And it's sad, especially in the
Give you
world.
uncomfortable truth that I feel. It's I feel. I don't know. Are you willing to accept it?
Except what?
Watch this. I think every black leader we've had has been scamming on some level. It's just a matter of how comfortable the public was with the scam versus the public good that they did on the other side. You
I would I
cannot
would
get
say
to
every leader, period, does that.
fame.
I
Okay,
was
I would
going to
agree.
say the same.
I would agree. You can't get to a certain level of fame without wanting that level of fame. And if you want that level of fame, there are certain shortcuts you're going to take inevitably to get there because you can't get there just off hard work in most societies in our world.
Right. I believe that's every leader, though. You know what I mean? So
Yep. They
I would
got
agree.
blood.
I can rock with that. I
yeah,
certainly extrapolate that out to a broad audience as opposed to just the blacks. Everybody. If
right.
you are a
Like
leader
you're
and
looking
you
at
are a
people now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Looking at people now outside of black people, they're doing the same thing. We have there's a current leader of a nation that's doing it publicly and doing it and laughing about it and being real about it. You know,
Playing
maybe
right.
maybe some of our black leaders wasn't as real as as we're seeing today. blatantly saying things like, "Hey, I just steal the election. Like I had it fixed. Whatever. You can't do nothing about it. I did it. What?" People not as blatant as that, but
My
yeah, I
theory is
think
you can be a leader that's healthy is if you are a reluctant leader, meaning you are thrust into leadership and you are constantly fighting that title because you're going to always be doing the right thing, not because you're trying to get that clout, but because this is what's best for the people that I'm in cohesion with or I'm serving.
yeah. But every time you start
Look,
to taste that
leadership
money,
going to see a opportunity that's going to make you compromise your morals, and
right,
that's going to be the only way you can get there. And you're going to do it because that's what
right,
your goal is. If you are a reluctant leader and you're always fighting that title, I feel like you maybe can subvert that trope just because you're never going to be comfortable trying to even get that. So you're always trying to do the right thing just to fight that label of, oh, he's trying to be that.
Two things I was gonna bring up.
You may even do the right thing just at the detriment because just off of the fact that you just don't want to do the shit that you don't want to do. It ain't
right.
necessarily altruistic, but it is the right thing just off of the fact that I don't want to do this shit that's gonna make me have a fucked up name. So I'd rather have that than I'm a
Um,
great leader, but I want to be the leader.
I I was going to say the fastest way. What did it say? Fastest way to hell is paid for good intentions, and along with
Ooh,
that, every system on paper, idealistically, sounds like a good idea. Every system that you ever seen, idealistically, sounds like a good idea.
I disagree.
But we're dealing with humans, and
I disagree.
that's
That's
where your
premise.
disagreement gonna probably sound like it's gonna end up being my agreement. I'm
It's
telling you right there.
You said every.
Mm.
So every system starts. Say your statement again. I want to make sure when I disagree, I don't fuck up your statement.
I might be loosely with it, but my statement was just to repeat exactly what I said. Every system every system idealistically looks like a good idea on paper. On paper.
That every kind of
I
that
disagree.
every kind of throws everything off. You might want to
Mm.
rephrase that every.
True.
That's the part that I disagree with because to me, capitalism on paper seems like a bad idea for a large swath of people as soon as you look at the system. Now, if you don't understand the system, then I get that part. But if you understand what the systems that you're looking at, most systems you see the major flaw in it and you see the negative in it. It's just a matter of how big of a negative you're willing to take. But no. I would definitely disagree with that because most, especially the system that we're under in the Western world,
I would say,
capitalism, that is a horrible
well,
system.
maybe the way
It's
I
damn near
should
a Ponzi
word it, like
top rich, and everybody else fucked.
the way that these systems are promoted idealistically sounds like a good idea.
For who?
Again,
It
again,
depends on who you
I would
saying
say
for who. It sounds like a good idea for some people, maybe, but not for all. So
It's
so
always for who. It's never I'm what I'm saying is like
you're talking about for the dumbest of us.
not even for the dumbest of us.
What?
Some I mean, the
All right,
smart of
so
us
you can say
are
the
in a
dumbest of us.
situation they
He,
can see the
what
bullshit
he's
a
trying
mile
to say
away.
is subjectively.
Yeah, like
Well, what
it's
I'm trying to say, but then say that. Say to some people, to some, I would even go with you to a few. Whatever your quantification is, we
all right.
can't really measure. I'll go
Put
with
it
that. But don't
to the mindset that I think majority of
no,
these humans on Earth
no,
are dumb.
I would disagree on majority, but I can roll with you
right.
that there are people who think that it is. I'm a
Every
you,
day I've been proven right. Every day,
wording every week, Pat.
my
When we
theory
argue
is
the wording, it's not your theory. it's the way you're articulating it, that it's the wording that like, no, that's not true. But I get what you're trying to overall say. You're trying to say that people out there do have a feeling about this topic that is in line with what you're saying.
Yeah, like it's
If you say majority or all, we're gonna have an argument. I'm just
Like
all right.
instantly.
Just say subjectively when I say majority or all. I'm not ever like just automatically saying. I'm just putting the extreme out so it can grasp your attention, and then
no,
we'll go
it's
from
the
there, basically.
extreme that makes us argue. We have an agreement if you say it in realistic terms. I'm a realist. I can't do it. My brain literally doesn't operate like that. And I honestly have told y'all, I keep telling y'all, I really feel like I'm on the spectrum. Like it's a fixation. There is a fixation on correctness. If you're going to put it in subjective terms, keep it there and do not give it any exacts or like terms that go into the objective, because then that's where my disagreement will lie. If you just
Right.
keep it subjective, I have no argument with you. Usually, your subjective opinion is I'm with you. It's when you put the terms on it that now I cannot let that sit because that's not correct, and I apologize for that ahead of time.
And I
But
apologize because I speak in
you know, for
subjective
20 some
sometimes.
years, this is always my sticky point. It's never the
It
subject.
is. It is.
Subjective. Subjective is going to be where we're going to.
I have to change my
Don't do
communication.
that again.
I'm a literalist, and that's bad in some terms, but in some terms it's good. But when we're talking about a thing of this is what everybody no, we gotta put it in terms that make sense. There
And
are
you can
people
never
who
say
feel
anything with everybody because you always have outliers.
exactly. There are always outliers, and in your terms, where I would push back is I would surmise that there are more that it's flipped. The minority is in your position.
Hmm.
If that and that would be my major pushback. If you keep it into I feel or I believe or this is my thought or I can't, you got it. And we agree. As soon as you say, well, no, the majority of people no, well, everybody no, I don't know that everybody do that.
Well, most.
Anytime when you use words as anybody, everybody, you bring into the other person in that conversation's personal thing. So if you try to include everybody, the other person, if they automatically don't agree with you, that's an automatic debate right there because everybody
Watch it.
includes that person as well.
The objective. It's never the subjective. If you hear somebody pour out their heart about what they feel, nobody objects. It's when they start putting statistics on it or absolutes or well, what about all of these people? And on this particular topic, you got two people that have already expressed, like, I don't know. So that tells you that we're not all in alignment.
Um.
Don't get
I,
discouraged. Make your point so I can hear what you're subjectively trying to say. Because I feel like you're making a great subjective point. I just need to hear it in that term so I don't have a pushback.
all right.
And that and
So
that's my badness, not you. That's not a you thing. That's a me thing.
when
100% of me
when
thing.
people are like taught these systems, or like these systems are brought to them, or like they're like promoted to them, idealistically it sounds good. Idealistically,
Yep.
like it sounds like capitalism is a good barter system in which people could probably reach wealth not told of by a common person. But then
Okay.
what they don't say is that the ratio of that happening compared to how many people are on
Mhm.
Earth
it varies, and and more than likely you're not going to be one. Like it's
You know what the best system would be? And I don't know
mm,
what it's called because I don't think it's actually communism or socialism either. You say we take every
Statism.
resource we got, right? Every resource we got, and people actually took the time to be honest. And you had fact checkers to make sure they're and we just divvied it up per capita per how many people were in the world based on their caloric intake, their need for their age range, all of that. And you make an algorithm and you just pay everybody that. You give everybody that, and everybody get that. That would be the most fair system. That would be true democracy. Everybody gets what everybody needs. Exactly. Now there is no meritocracy. There is no I'm better than you though. And that's the part that everybody will hate.
mm-hmm.
Because by natural selection, what we are left with is the situation of we're always going to have those that would like to have more and are able to get more, and there's nothing stopping me from getting more. So I'm about to beat the shit out of you and take what I want. Give me the more. Fuck out of here.
It's
You little bitch.
the
There's
people
also going to
that
be
have
one of the things that, when people work,
This
levels of work is going to make lazy people because they're like, I'm going to get anyway. So what is the purpose of me trying? That's one of the
yeah.
things that's going to fail that, you know.
Then there was resentment because unlike other animals, we have emotion. If it was just built on like if you was an orangutan and you got lazy, you still gonna get your fruit.
mm-hmm.
As long as you don't challenge me as the leader of this group, you're gonna get your fruit. If you are a human, nigga, you didn't work all day. Why would I give you a piece of my man? You don't get the fuck back. I will beat the shit out. I swear to God. You just don't even make me act like right now. Go ahead, man. Like what are we talking about? Like this is different because we have emotion and we have the ability to feel a way about what you did not or did do. So
But
all
you also
systems are
have the counter of those same emotions, though. You have those
I have
others
no
that feel nothing but pity on people. So when people don't work, oh, he didn't do this, so maybe we should feel bad for him. So you have that the counter of the ultra real, you ain't do shit, you don't deserve shit. Counter with the oh, you didn't do shit. Let's feel bad for this person because they didn't do this. Maybe they couldn't do it. Oh, let's take pity on them. And then you have those in society who feed off that once they realize they get that.
Remember what you said earlier, Tiz, about
whatever.
hey, just being yourself and loving yourself, flaws and all, and everything. The problem is like we got to make systems to override
Yeah.
people's flaws, but people have the right to have flaws. Because even if, let's say,
Okay.
you might not have flaws in this, but your morality is a little bit flawed. You know, all right, you have morality, but your assertiveness might be a little bit flawed, you know, or whatever. And then it's the system is like the people that have the ability to either recreate, create, or control the system. They're flawed. Can we really
Okay.
trust them?
Okay.
So I mean,
All
it's kind of damn if you do, damn if you don't.
right. So you want to know what my argument will come in at?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So overall, I'm with you. I have no major argument as far as the subjective part. You feel like it's damned if it's due, damned if you don't. Am I understanding you correctly?
Yeah, feeling. I feel.
You feel we damned if we do, damned if we don't. Got you. Okay. The disagreement comes in when we come to the part where you say that is even a place where we get to. I would say no, we don't get to damned if we do, damned if we don't. Okay, what?
You got your reverb on?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, no. Okay. I just fucked up something.
It went ninja mode, splitting the two people. I seen that same shit on Dragon Ball.
No, I'm good. Okay. If I can get out of this damn interface, we good?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Da-na-na, da-na-na,
Mm-hmm.
na-na-na-na-na. It just sounds like it fit. I'm sorry.
What?
Better not start singing,
All right.
nigga.
All right. Fuck what I was saying because I'm a little lost at this point. Like, I feel like it was some circle talking up on my part. So I'm going to just go ahead and just let you go ahead and rock out with the next subject. I'm done with my icebreaker. Bang.
Bibbidi bum bum.
I don't know what that means. Did you just do like, is that Gloria Estefan?
I know I heard that shit.
Yep.
That could be true too. They could have been alone too much. You right, last call. Like, hey, I reserve the right to be wrong. As I often could be.
Well, since ain't nobody else gonna say nothing,
But you know
my
I'm a
topic for this
talk.
week. What I want to discuss is men who pay women to date them.
Men who
Yeah, men who pay women to date them.
men. The men.
Men, men is however you want to fucking say it. The plural of men, motherfucker, man.
Either
Shit,
way,
what the fuck I'm saying?
Men.
So I brought this topic up at work just to see where the topic will go and the different tangents it can go in. And this topic brought up a bunch of different tangents with the people I work with. So I wanted to bring the same topic to the podcast and see how this topic will go and y'all mindsets is on the same topic.
bet. I also curious about what they said after we got into this topic. But
After the men's.
Yeah, them niggas.
them
Hey
niggas.
Pat. Hey Pat. This would be the perfect time for you to say, "Oh, I'm a single lady." We got him. Hey y'all, we got him. We got him.
Oh,
Oh shit.
We got him.
so these men are tricking, and well, no, I think that's kind of different than what you're saying. It almost feels like it might be. Well, no, go ahead. Will you say men that are paying women to date them?
Pat, we got him.
Hmm.
At what? At what
Okay, for
extreme?
example, Future was in on the media or online recently for paying a woman $25,000 to date him. Then she came out after that video came out and said he was on the low end because she's had people pay her way more than that to date her. Now, to me, that's just high price tricking.
I think when how I put it, them people that can actually throw away that type of money just for company, if they got that money to do it, man, more power to them. But I only feel like they might be doing it because they got to show face somewhere, or is
Okay,
it
I'll pod.
so tight, so some type of event. So you don't want to take any old damn person. You want to take somebody who is trained to know how to act at that event or whatever. I can only say that I can only give that grace to people in that realm and in that world or whatever. Now, if you're not in that
Did they hit
world,
them with a high price escort?
that's what they have anyway. Majority of the motherfuckers like that, every motherfucker that got like majority of these celebrities, if you see a girl and she looks gorgeous, but you don't know who the fuck they are, that's what they are until they actually become
So
famous.
can we say that? So can we say that all men of a certain caliber are paying for pussy?
In some way,
No,
I think you would say in some men and if you rich of a certain age and you're not married, you might be. Like I think it's factor
no,
ratios in that matter. But at the
no,
same time, that don't mean that every man is doing that.
no,
Like I think that's a separate
no,
culture onto its own.
no. What I can say is,
Expound.
what I can say is, every man was paying for sex. If you fuck a
Would you
girl,
say that includes married men?
yeah. Married men might spend more. Married men and men that's in a relationship might spend more than the other nigga. But you're going to spend to get
Expound.
it. Whether it be in time spent on an extreme level to get to know this woman, to make her feel so comfortable with you, where she like in love with you and she just want to give you it all. Or whether it be in money spent, whether it be in dates and roses and let me pick you up and the gas money it take to get there, like all of these extra expenditures that you didn't have before you started dating this woman. So yes, you're always paying for sex. Unless you find a woman that is the one in a million that wants to go on nothing but free shit and she wanna fuck. So I
when the plan
I don't know how good the pussy is at that point. Because if she giving it up like that, you probably want to check your shit right after. I'm gonna tell you the truth, because something wrong.
once again, me and Tiz are agreeing and disagreeing.
So I'm gonna say no. It's not most. It's not. It's not. No. All. You are always paying for sex as a man, because to get there you have to do something. And I mean, if you spending time, then that means that's money away from you, because most men could make money in their spare time. Most men I know would work 100% of the hours that they are awake if they could. They just their jobs usually restricted.
I'd be one of them.
And I'm talking about that includes your social time. Like I'm talking about is we got enough women that work. We chilling. We can work. The thing, the restrictions usually is labor laws and overtime. And no, you can't do that no more. You gotta go to sleep at some point, sir.
Mm-hmm. That part.
So because of that, what I would say is, as a majority, I can't say for sure. This could be wrong. But as a majority, my thought is most dudes are in a level where they will always be paying for sex, because they're always giving up time and or money to be with the woman that they're trying to holler at and or that they are already fucking. If I gotta spend gas money to get to you, if I gotta take you out to dinner,
Yep.
if I gotta pay for a flight, if I gotta pay for an Uber, if I gotta give you clothing, if I gotta pay for your nails, if I got anything I'm doing is
You gotta
not
feed.
because I want to. These are not things that me on my own, without having any wanting of you, would do. My everyday life doesn't consist of me buying nails and paying for this. Like, no, it doesn't. My dinners are for one, 2 or 3 or 4, whatever my kids are, if that's the case. But that's different. You are an extra expense. So yeah, I'm paying for sex. You damn right. And every nigga I know is, I don't know niggas that got this mystical woman that's just fucking for free. She is having sex and doing all the shit you like without
And,
you having to take her nowhere, do nothing for her at any point, at any time. I don't know it. I've never seen it. And if you find one, send me her sister.
it just
I would
everybody got a different payment plan.
I would say the older you get, the truer that becomes. Because I can guarantee when during uh during younger years that didn't apply. I don't know if I'm a different breed, but yeah, that didn't apply in my younger years at all.
What do you mean?
Um, I didn't have to. I never did all that dinner and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The time was very limited. You know what I mean? When
Did
you're
you
younger.
ever anything or spend any time? Did you ever spend any of your time getting to know any female
I
before you
mean, you
had
have
sex
to
with them?
spend. So
You pay for it.
I would say like this.
That's my theory.
Look, in the time,
You pay with time.
a lot of times, like when we was at, doing school, you know what I'm saying, this younger years, some of that
Yep.
time is like in a group setting. You know what I'm saying? We're already in the club
Yep.
anyway. We chilling. So that's not individual time to me. You know what I'm saying? That's group setting time. I know you, we in the group because
Okay.
we just having fun.
I see how you're looking at your time, and then okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like that's
Under
my fun time
your
and you just happen to be there.
auspices of what time is, I got you. For me, I'm looking at that time, and I
Okay.
could have been networking with somebody that make beats. I could have been hollering at somebody that does this, but no, I'm over here fucking off with you. So I'm investing time into you, which could have been my money, which is now a commodity. So now me fucking you, even if I fuck you and
I'll
I
take it one
haven't
step
like
further.
spent a physical dollar, you taken part of the time that I would have been manifesting something else that would have been great. And when I add up all of them moments, I'd be like, damn, that's a lot of damn minutes that I could have been doing this, that, and the third. That might have added an extra dollar or two to my pocket, but nope, I was hollering.
I'll take it one step further. In these group settings, you say you were in the club. Did you get in the club free?
Probably.
Yeah, and they, some of those lounges you can
So,
get in for free.
so
You know what I
on,
mean?
Man, you
so
know who
on
we
those
was on
names,
campus. Face.
so
Are
on
you
those
Like,
forgetting
names,
who he
hey,
was?
regardless,
yo,
no, I'm not. So at any given time point, like
yo,
I agree.
you trying to get me
If
bragging out
it's
here?
vagina involved,
Like,
and
yo,
if
you see what
vagina is
my name says,
involved,
right?
some
No,
way,
hey, yo, do you see what my name
something
says,
on the
right?
man's end is traded for that.
All right.
Some way, form, or fashion on the man's end. He pays in some way, form, or fashion when vagina is the goal.
All
Whether
right,
it's
so can
time
I
or
pause
money,
Like,
for a
I'm gonna
second?
it
tell
may
you
not
like
be.
this. If
It
you
may not.
said time,
Hold
there's
on.
no getting around
It may
time.
not be. eh,
Watch this. Watch this. So, hey, Sean, can I pause for a second?
Yeah.
Hey, Face, can I pause for a second?
mm, mhm.
All right. So there is a specific car that a lot of us have driven in called a Mercedes. There was no effort. There was no payment. There was a request and things were done. There was also a young lady who lived in the dorm, right? What was the dorm that we used to go eat at all the time, bro? The
Whitehurst.
girls' dorm. Huh? It was the girls' dorm right behind I. We used to go eat there all the time.
Whitehurst.
Yeah.
White.
When I say what, it was a joint in Whitehurst that there was no payment. It was just you was receiving.
You said a joint. So
Hey, look,
you
man.
remember
When I
Powers
tell
had
you,
like Powers, yo,
So,
when I
so she was just
but
fucking
what
for
I would say
free.
with them power tan joints, you had to at least say something. You had to take some time. You had to. It was a conversation. It was like you had to spit some game. You was fly with it. But most joints you had to do something. But when I'm talking about these two specific joints, when I say it, I'm hoping that face memory jog. Cause he gonna remember like, no, it was we ain't pay shit for that. That was we was here. we kind of just was here. Like I don't know if we did nothing. I don't remember an expenditure that evening or that other evening or the evening. I don't remember them. I don't remember them payments. I'm sorry, sir.
I would say early
So I'm a
youth.
roll. I'm a roll with Sean. I was on the fence, but I'm a pod. Oh, well, I might got a point.
In your
might be
early youth,
talking.
in your early youth, you have a grace period where it could be free because everybody same that same level or whatever. Maybe not so much the same level. It might
Can I
be
just say this?
others and everything, but
Can I keep podding? Can I
same
keep
yo,
podding?
yo.
youthful grace period
No,
until
bruh.
I don't know
No, bruh.
about what is your grace period because
Pat. No, it ain't no grace period either. Cause
my
I'm gonna tell
my
you, man.
I wouldn't
Can I
call
tell you
mine
this, Pat?
the grace
Pat.
period lasts for like years, like a lot of years. Like what is your
Pat.
grace period?
everybody
Pat.
got grace period.
Pat. Can I tell you
Okay.
this?
But
My grace period must be on like the extended plan. Cause I'm talking about a couple of them EEs last when we was living. Man, when I tell you, I won't pay a shit. Come over. Come here.
maybe you revive your grace period.
If you call saying come here, goddamn it, a payment, then all right. But nigga, that
So
it cost me shit.
I put it
I
like
could
this:
have coughed that shit. I could have sneezed that. Come here. Come
it's
here.
like it's like 30 to 31 days in a month. Grace period is that little 5 days that you have to pay your rent. So you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call this a grace period, at least for
Hey, look,
myself. I
man,
can
he
only
might
speak
be
for
right.
myself.
Damn.
I didn't have a grace period.
Hey,
That's
look,
a grace
Sean
period is
Warren,
like
can I
saying
tell you something
that's like
else?
telling me that I have until the 27th to pay my rent.
Hey, Sean Warren, can I tell
And
you
it's
something, bro?
February.
But I would say
You
if y'all
might be in that pretty boy Flacco mode like me, where you just like, no, I
You know,
don't know.
like
Some of this,
it's
I
February and
was
I got till the
rolling,
27th to
I
pay my
was
rent every
rolling.
month.
all right.
I
So
feel you. I feel you. I
with
understand where you coming from, bro.
but to keep it
Like
it
that grace period is
should have been love. It
I
could
can
have
only be late by
been.
one day. Like
all right to
When I
keep
wanna see you all, ain't that?
with what Face is talking about, right? Because Face is talking about people that's like in the entertainment that need somebody to show up somewhere or whatever.
Okay, now
Right?
if you're talking about them people, then yeah, they might. I'll
Yeah,
roll with you.
because
You
at the
got me.
same time,
I heard everybody, so that's what my
You got to
disagreement.
change
But
the
go ahead.
demographic. But if you go us, I
you can
don't.
get the
It could
EEs,
have
but
been love.
do you know if the EE is going to automatically act right when you need them to act right for this particular event or whatever, and then just go about their merry little way after the event?
Yes,
Because
that's what I'm
that's pretty
saying.
much what they're paying for, pretty much.
But that's what I'm saying. You got the see. This is why we got to be like real specific when we talk, because you got to remember who we talking about. Are you regular? Because I ain't regular. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm different. My experiences probably don't
I'm,
line up with the average guy walking, and I know that, and
Facts.
I'm
I'm
cool with it.
Me.
But I do recognize that there is a difference and there is a perspective that I may have that the average. So I always want to check myself. So are we talking about us or are we talking about life? If we talking about life, I'm gonna roll with you. If we're talking about us, I can't agree with that wholeheartedly. I feel where Sean Juan is coming from. There's some circumstances that we all know about. That's the fucked up part. Like we was together. We was all there.
I know. I'm not putting us into.
I knew Sean Juan before I laid a track. Let me just be okay. You know what? Let me just put this here. I'm gonna just place this here, and if it hits you, it hits you. But a lot of us met because we was fucking the same bitch, and I knew you through the bit. Oh, you that nigga she was talking about. Hey, what's up, my nigga?
I'm not even.
When I tell you, that's how me and Jules met through a bit. I knew that nigga before I knew him. And he's been one of my best friends for 20-some years. I'm trying to tell you, like, it's different. We was different back then. I want you to like fully go back there and then start this conversation. Because otherwise, this gonna have a whole different context to it. I'm talking about you, nigga. You.
I'm not talking about.
I know you.
I'm not even talking.
Are we
about
really
me.
doing this?
I'm not talking about me.
Yes, Pat, we know you.
Faith. You was there. Faith, no. Why are we doing this? Why are we acting stupid like we don't understand what y'all want to say when we're done? We're done.
I'm not saying that don't exist. I'm just saying,
nigga, we know each other. So the conversation that you're trying to have don't make sense to us. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking?
I understand.
No, nigga, no.
What I've seen.
What you said, no.
I've seen this in events and people do this before. Like I'm not saying like I've done this before or like this is a usual thing, but I'm saying that it's people, they want to just go ahead, have their little show off moment for 5 seconds, and maybe they too busy to just be trying to talk to people.
Can I tell you this though? Last time you paid for pussy?
I cannot.
I ain't talking about like a rub and tug. I ain't talking about like you knew. I'm talking about like when the last time you had to pay for pussy. Like, oh, you know what? I ain't gonna get no ass tonight. Let me go pay for this. Let me go buy. Let me go take her on a date. When the last time you ain't just had?
I can't recollect a time that I.
Well, shut up then. What the fuck are we talking about?
I'm just talking about those people that be in that life.
So you be just trying to take the devil's advocate for the pod.
We're podding. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I mean, can't hear the pod.
Yo, you was a dummy for that, bro. Brody. Yo, I hate you for that.
I'm just saying, it's
that
a world
was
out there when
hilarious,
stuff like that happen.
Yo, that boy said, I'm Biden. I can't be mad no more. All right, we there. What I will say is this. I don't have a reference point. I want to argue a side, but I don't know enough about one of the sides to argue it, so I'm going to leave it to you. If somebody is out there that can tell us what that looks like, give me the perspective and you can win, because I don't have you got it.
I can only think that they automatically look at it as a loss, so they don't care. That's
what it feels like to me. It feels like a loss. Like, what you described don't sound healthy. Like, what, nigga, who the hell are you talking about?
It's not.
Is what I'm trying to make.
Nothing about it is healthy behavior.
I didn't
Hey,
say
look.
anything about it was healthy behavior. I'm just saying that people
Hey,
that do
Pat.
that shit.
Hey, Pat. Don't do that no more. Don't come with this shit with these random. Hey, look, man. Let's talk from a perspective we can talk honestly about. I can't do the fake shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't mean that in a facetious, trying to be funny way. Like I'm big bad tears. No, I mean I just had a blessed life, and most of my niggas had the same life that I had because I was there with them when we was doing it.
More or less.
We were kind of ignorant. I'll be honest with you, but
A lot of these
all
people
right.
that be upper class and be spending that money, they don't got personalities either. So they wouldn't
Watch
have
this.
the personality
Watch
to
this.
pull somebody.
Watch this. It was this thing called a wet bar. It was at a boy named Jarvis' house, and we used to have these soirees. Most of the niggas I know got some ass right on that bar. While we were singing "Lovers and Friends" together, that's a different experience that most niggas will never quite capture.
Sometimes on the floor.
I'm talking about it was nasty. Like we was wild back then. Like it was a different time and a different era. And if you won't dare, you won't dare. But the people that was there, like that's why I want to curse Sean one all right because he came on the pod and he done just like shut down the argument that you had. But I gotta, damn, he kind of right. Like yeah, we don't.
I
Like
mean,
what we gonna really say? What you gonna really say? Go ahead, Pat. Go ahead.
I wasn't speaking on behalf of.
Talk from your illustrious perspective of experience in this. Come on.
I've just seen. I've just been at an event sometimes.
Sean
Maybe I
Warren.
was a little too under the tax bracket to be in, and I've
And
seen some stuff that look like
Face,
that don't
you
look
hear him?
like, huh?
You hear him, Face?
What?
Huh? No, I ain't saying nothing. Go ahead.
I just saying it don't look like it don't look like they were like together before this event. That's all I'm saying. Some of
Yeah. Uh-huh.
them.
Mhm.
That's all. That's
let me
that.
ask you this: what was the age of these people? Are they younger folks? You know what I'm
They
saying?
were
Like you
they were
seen?
older.
All
They
right.
they, they were
Do you
older.
ever seen any person like in their 20s do this?
No.
Right. So that was my point. You know what I'm saying? I think there's definitely an age limit for that. I wouldn't call it no grace period though.
Mm.
But you know, as you
Might,
get older,
might like a
maybe,
better terms again.
yeah. Like I said, I don't know.
I,
Life is different. You know what I mean?
all I'm gonna say is, man, at the end of the day, we know each other. We ain't about to do this. What the fuck is we doing, yo? Hey, look, I can do all of this shit, but y'all know I can't do no phony shit, yo. What are you doing, Pat? Pat,
I'm sorry. I'm done.
I know you. Like, stop it. What we talking about here, man? Like, we was at the same place at the same time in the same parties with the same girls. I'm gonna remind
Mhm.
you again. Half of the people we know is because
Mhm.
we met them through the bitch we was fucking, and I don't mean I don't mean they was a formal introduction. It was more just like, oh, I heard this nigga name. Oh, hey, you that nigga? What's up, my boy? So you Tuesday, I
Mhm.
got you. On Wednesday, how you doing? Like, so what we not about to do is act like we don't know
Monday,
how shit
Tuesday,
really
Wednesday,
go,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
and we not gonna act like we didn't live a real life. That's all I'm gonna say. It's bitches. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how real all shit go. Y'all
Here we
know
go.
GP, right? Y'all know GP. Everybody know GP.
Here we go.
Can I just say that right there?
Mhm.
Okay, we all on the same page?
Mhm.
Okay. Now watch how deep life goes to the point where you don't realize, but you realize later. There was a thing at Hampton that GP would go and visit. There was some time spent at Hampton University that GP would go and visit. Do y'all know what? Are y'all with me so far?
Mhm.
If you know GP, then you know who I'm talking about. Fast forward, I'm the athletic director. You the ELA teacher. Oh, you the hey. Are y'all still with me?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
The people that's fighting with me, they go power with me, and they understand. Somebody else caught it with me, but it's a lot be
Mm-hmm.
going on. That's all I'm trying to say. And what we can't do when we fighting is act like we don't know each other, because then it becomes awkward. Because we, bruh,
Mm-hmm. I know y'all
we
niggas.
done broke bread in a numerous of ways throughout the years.
I've been
Whether
witness to all of y'all wholesales.
Nigga,
Face,
we had to
you are
deal with yours
disgusting.
too.
Face, I'm just gonna say you're disgusting.
Shut
I
your ass.
don't
Shut your
even
ass
want to.
up.
What you
Shut
I'm
your ass
just
up.
gonna say that
Shut
if we're
your ass up.
discussing everybody
Shut your ass up.
and what they've done over the years, Face,
what you
if we
mean,
gonna
man?
pod,
What you mean?
then alright, cause Face is nasty. So when he say stuff, y'all just take all that with a grain of salt, cause you don't know how nasty he got to get that information. You really don't. I'm trying to tell you, it's filthy. It's the most disgusting shit that you've ever seen when you. But he's done it, and he's here to tell the truth about it. Yep.
More or less.
So what?
Yeah,
So the fuck what?
We have a warning for you.
Yeah, like I want you to think about who you are as a person. Like you
To
have a
one of my
special
hates.
warning. Like I want you to think about how disgusting our podcast is, right? We don't have a warning for me, and I had that whole David Hasselhoff story, right? And I want you to think about who you are as a person and the fact that you have a whole warning. Just if you say you about to start talking, hold on 1 second, everybody. Hold on. Before YouTube gets, let me just, that's pitiful. Okay? We're not about to do this. Stop it. I
I
want you to
wouldn't
just
say
stop it
pitiful.
now, and we're going to go ahead and move on and act like what you was about to do didn't happen, and we about to go ahead and have a great Just don't do. Come on now, bro. Come on, man. You know who you are.
All right.
You, if you are who you say you are.
I'm a superstar, goddammit. Goddamn superstar.
Hey, Pat. Do you know? I'm done. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. And
Yeah, Pat,
whatever
no,
we was talking
goddamn.
about, we was talking about. Pat, that's one of y'all got it. I'm sure one of y'all understood what we was going with it because I lost it.
Oh,
Cause I had to correct this nigga. This
Hit
nigga
top
had to
three.
just get out of pocket. He always
Hit his
doing some
top
old
three.
weird.
What's on?
See, this is the shit that pissed me off. He always coming with some old out of pocket shit. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but it just antagonized. Poke, 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 poke. Poke the bear. Poke, 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 poke. God damn it. We
criticize,
was on a
criticize,
roll
criticize.
somewhere, and this nigga just said, fuck all of that. Because he knew we was about to get to his ass. Because he's a nasty nigga. And he know that nasty shit was about to come the fuck up. That's what we got on. I see where we was at when the shit happened.
I remember on the docket,
We're gonna bring
Yeah,
up LeBron James.
Darkened my ass. I see what he did. Yeah, all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pat.
But no, I was bringing up your
Uh,
topic. I wasn't sure if you remember the LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith.
Oh shit.
But
That's my brother.
I know too much, yo. He tried to shut me the fuck, yo. That nigga ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna tell y'all all that. While we pod, I'm gonna tell you he ain't shit. Y'all think y'all there? Oh, he's adorable. Yeah, that's the shit we've been fighting our whole life. I'm telling you, he's not what he look like. I'm telling you. I promise you, he's a fucking asshole. He's the purest sense of a dick you can find without actually being one. I'm trying to tell y'all think y'all know it, but you don't. I'm gonna go about my business now. Y'all go ahead, pod. I'll be right back in a second. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, he ain't shit. Okay? Okay? He's a fuck boy. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all gonna find out one day, but I can't. Every time I try to prove it, the nigga get the giggling and shit, or we gotta get. It always be some other shit to go on. It's always some. Oh, this nigga. I'm talking about since goddamn middle school. Oh, nigga.
Oh shit.
But I'll be back in a second. Y'all go ahead. Yeah. He.
Oh, so what you got up for this week, Pat?
Oh man, I was.
Hey y'all, we got a troll in the chat. Y'all deal with that while I go grab this drink. Cause
I'm not
when I come
dealing
back,
with
we gonna
I don't ever.
expose it.
I don't ever deal with the trolls. Well, I did. Nah, I don't even want to bring up what that was because I'm not sure if it's real or not, and I want to give attention to shit.
I already sent money to Africa. I sent 33 cents. I fed a kid for a day.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds like they're actually doing pretty good to Africa. You seen them damn matches in Nigeria and shit? No, those shits are nice.
Yeah, but no
Mm-hmm.
more money over there.
We doing bad over here today. Send some money this way. That's why I try to buy.
Damn right.
Well, oh man. I was gonna. All the topics today been kind of extra deep. I was just gonna come with a little lighthearted topic, pretty much. Not saying.
That what's going on with it?
All right. three leaders in media that you don't agree with, but you would go with, like their plan.
Go with the fuck you mean?
Like you would still follow like their plan. Like you would still like have the trust in them to actually do the job right, but
Okay,
you don't
there
trust.
we go. Now I'm back.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know the fuck you meant I go with.
What you just say, Pat? And I feel
I
like
was
you probably
thinking.
said some profound shit to expose this nigga. Come on, let's go.
I ain't say no profound shit. I was doing a lighthearted topic, but just like some characters.
Oh shit. Trying to expose
If
my
we look
goals.
deeply into the stars, we'll find the right path or some bullshit. And nah, I ain't deep.
whoever the feeding kids is, and Last Call and Josephine and everybody else. Yeah, just know Face is disgusting. So when you listen to him, I want y'all to take that with a grain of salt every time he talks. Just when he get to talk about, yeah, we should be. I just want y'all to know He was the ringleader of a lot of our
Shut
fuck
up.
shit.
Yeah, he was
So
really.
I'm coming out with my expose. I got my memoirs dropping
Surviving fate.
Thursday on Amazon.
I may have partaken, but I was not the leader. I think you fell into
Didn't you?
that role.
Nope. I was just the most charismatic. I was not the leader. I just did what I did, and then people sometimes follow me, and sometimes they didn't. A lot of times I landed my ass in some shit, and then I was calling niggas, hey, so I'm over here. Anybody got a ride? Somebody gonna pick me up real quick, cause I think I'm stuck. Don't know why I'm over here. Don't worry about that. Some shit was going on.
Mm-mm.
Might have been some purple panty draws involved, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Always, boy.
Y'all some nasty niggas, man. I just want y'all to know.
Always
If I talk
involved.
about some nasty shit, Face was sitting there creepily looking at it. So that's how disgusting we talk about.
Yep. I give my watches in.
That is the most disgusting thing ever. The yup. It was the yup for me. No, nigga, no. No. You confirmed all the creepy shit. Nigga said, yep. That's exactly what I've been doing. Being a nasty nigga all my life. You disgusting son of a bitch. I hate life. Good day, y'all. Y'all
But
go
just
ahead.
think
Y'all
of
got it.
this. But just think of this.
Hey, Pat.
If I'm
Pat,
that
hard on
nasty,
you, buddy.
the two
Huh?
niggas closest to me gotta be that nasty too.
No,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
No, nigga, no.
nigga, yeah.
We
It is
having
the
intimate
Bodhi.
moments with our significant others, and you sitting there.
Significant shit.
You disgusting son of. No, we ain't about to. No, we ain't about to do that. You ain't about to flip that shit back around.
Shit,
No, nigga,
nigga.
you was disgusting. Eat that shit. You was a nasty nigga. And that's what we gonna call it. And we ain't about to play around with it. We not about to call it no other sweet shit. We not put it like a. We're not gonna put no cute little name on it. Yeah, he's pigmentally disturbed. No, nigga, you was a nasty nigga.
Yep, all that. Pigmentally disturbed, yep.
You freak ass nigga need to keep your ass aside. Ha 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 ha!
No,
Run
we
for your
gonna go
life.
outside, nigga. We gonna stay outside, nigga.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You the dun 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 dun. They just of legal age, but you nasty nigga. I don't wanna. I'm not even about to go through it tonight because I came here to talk about something else, and you ain't about to sidetrack me. Stop it.
We supposed to be talking
Talk
about
about these
fatherhood.
fathers. We are.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah.
His that other topic on the docket was
Better
more
have
like
your mother
with
and your
theme.
auntie and everything else.
Yo, you wildin'! Hey, look, Pat, go to the next topic, Pat. Pat, go to the next topic, Pat. Go to the next topic, Pat.
You had brought up LeBron James confront Stephen A. Smith over Bronny James, and I felt like that was more fitting.
Go. Yup, I sure did.
And
Brought that right on up.
We can pod now.
For the theme of
we can pod.
No.
Like that.
You don't pod no more tonight. I think you on time out because you out of pocket. You are out of line, my boy. This nigga is OD. Cause y'all ain't listening to what I'm hearing in the background. Like I'm hearing the background commentary. I hear what he's saying. Like I'm not missing it. This nigga's wilding. Like Baka.
Innuendo.
Like you're wilding, Brody. Stop. The fuck is
I can tell you the story.
Okay, y'all go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead, man, because I gotta play. Yeah.
So yeah, LeBron, what he do?
Oh,
He confronted Stephen A. Smith about basically how much Stephen A. Smith be talking about his son. And he really got in the face. It's a video of him, like you could see Brian really got in his face or whatever. And Stephen A.
nigga said,
Smith,
"Don't bring my son into this shit. He ain't got to do it."
And Stephen A. Smith, I think he said that he looked at him. He ain't look at him as like, I forgot it, LeBron, the basketball player, or something like that. Or I think he just looked at him as the concerned father. So that's why he, I guess, was kind of cool with the way he came across. But at the same time, it's like you can't really.
I got two angles that I can come in this with. I'm gonna let y'all speak on y'all thoughts first, and then depending on where y'all land, that I'm yeah.
It's like you can't bring. You can't really bring anybody in the spotlight and not see them get some kind of scrutiny, some type of way. And then when you bring your own son, that's nepotism. And then you're bringing them on the national stage. Like even if it's not Stephen A. Smith, somebody is going to say something. And yeah,
Okay.
I can't fault LeBron for being a father, but I can't really fault Stephen A. Smith for doing his job that he gets paid to do.
Yep.
Like I really can. And it's heartbreaking because LeBron, we got the same birthday. He's like actually a year younger than me and millions of dollars richer. But yeah, I got more hair though. And that's my point.
Okay. Yep. I
Okay.
that's one that first direction you took it. I'm with you so far. Anybody got a counterpoint or a similar point?
Yeah, LeBron that grown ass man. I understand LeBron. You trying to speak up for your son, but at the end of the day, it's a grown ass man, and he at work. If he does poorly at his job, just like if LeBron was the king of Walmart, and he got his son a job at Walmart. If your son is piss poor at Walmart, guess what? The manager's gonna have something to say and critique his performance. Don't get in your feelings. You supposed to be professional. Help them get better. Don't get mad at those critiques. There's always gonna be critics everywhere. I don't give a fuck if you the best. You got somebody talking about how it's always gonna be somebody talking about you. Bron had to get a tough chin now. Because he's in the beginning of his career. And like everybody else has been great down the line. At the beginning of their career, they won't shit. People talk shit about them. If he can't take it now, he won't be able to take it down the road. And you can't protect this boy. He in the league now. You can't protect him from the critics. You can't protect him from fouls. You can't protect this boy. Only thing you can try to protect him from is these females trying to get his money. That's about it. And even then, you only can protect him to a certain extent. Give him advice, let him go on his way as a grown ass man. You got him in the league. Hey, it is what it is. All you can do now is give him advice. You can't fight his battles for him no more.
I have no argument. I think I'm leaning more toward the face NBA side of things, um, I definitely feel like we talking about like some soft shit. Like when you're teaching your son how to deal with the world, you gotta teach them, even if they're not black, just a son in general, that things are going to be a little hard. You're going to have to work hard. There's going to be times when people talk mess about you. There's going to be times when people discourage you, and you can't let that be the determining factor in your success. So I think when we're looking at LeBron and Bronny, it's the same situation. Like, look, dude, you you always wanted to be in the NBA. I always wanted to play with you. Cool, cool. We got that. Why the hell are we talking shit? What is our right? There should, at this point, there should be no fussing, no fighting, no argument. It should be pretty. All right, we got what we wanted. Good job, y'all. Let's just go hang out. Let's enjoy it. Taco Tuesday. You know, all the bullshit. All the head assery. That's what I would be on. My son just got drafted to the team I'm on, and I made that happen, and we got to play our first game together. I'm not worried about nothing else.
So y'all seen the Best Man Holiday?
I've
That
seen
movie.
pieces.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
I've not seen the whole movie.
I've seen it, but it's been a minute since I.
You remember like Morris Chestnut? He was a football player, and his son was a football player too. Or his son was like a
Yeah,
couple of comic book. You remember that part?
yeah.
I think it's
So
kind of
far,
like that. Now it turned out like his son didn't want to play football at all. His son was actually like, you know, he didn't want to play football at all. I think that's kind of like what's going on here. I don't think Brian really want to play. I don't think he want to play basketball like that. I think he playing it because his father wanted to play it. I don't even think, you know how you play it, and he's okay. You know what I'm saying? I think he should still be in college, but I don't think that's really want to do. I think his father pushed him, and he's only doing it because his father wanted to push, wanted him to do it and kept pushing him. So all this situation, I think he the real victim in all this stuff. He getting all of this extra fame that he didn't even really want. People talking about him that he sucked and this and that and the third. You got Stephen A coming for him, and his father getting mad. But at the end of the day, I don't even think he really wanted. He don't even look like he got that hunger to play. He already rich. Even him just signing the contract, he can live off of that. Like I don't even think the dude want to play ball. He probably want to be like an interior designer or something. I don't know. Maybe not that, but I don't even think he want to play ball for real.
It might be this. It's like what you said. Like he already rich,
Probably
so
won't be a
he don't
hairdresser.
really have that
He
hunger.
might be, yo. He might want to. I think he want to do something else. I don't even think he want to do this. I think he's only doing it because of pressure from his father. So when his father is getting on Stephen A. or anybody else that says his son suck, his son's playing ball and he has talent for certain things or whatever. He doing his thing in the G League or whatever, but I don't even think he really want to play ball.
Boy, he want to be a mechanic.
Like for real. That boy, he probably, you know what I'm saying? He probably want to be like a DJ or something. I don't know, man. I don't think he want to play ball though.
Boy, they want to be a dancer.
Yo,
when I look at it, I wouldn't even disagree with you because
Boy, they
I
want to
would
be an avid
honestly
alley
say
dancer.
the one in the family that probably want to hoop the most is probably actually
Bryce.
the
Bryce.
Bryce. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Bryce
Bryce would be
probably
nasty
has the
because
most
Bryce want to.
promise as far as actual talent,
Right.
and probably has the most desire to actually play.
Yeah.
I think Bronny just kind of got scooped up in
And had to.
well,
Because
it's
he
my
was
daddy's name.
right.
I
He
might
had
as
to.
well. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm bored. I just be streaming and shit. So, well, might as well do it. Get a check.
Yo, I'm telling you, he was kind of forced into this. Every day, his father probably give him a ball, like, yo, go play. His father making him work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't had no choice. For real, for real.
Do y'all
He seen an
think
easy
that
way he could get some
LeBron
money.
was right for approaching Stephen A the way he did, in the manner he did, to form all of that? Like, do y'all think that LeBron was right, or do y'all think Stephen A was like, yo,
I think LeBron is wrong because he calls this whole thing anyway. He's forcing his son to
okay,
do something he don't want to do.
okay, you're on the Rashard side of the coin. I got you.
Um,
Face, Pat.
I say, uh, in his position is a strange position because he's put himself in the position as a player and father. So at no point can he come to his son's aid in the professional atmosphere. So on all angles, he would be wrong because
Yeah, he.
he is a teammate, but you nullify that by being his father. But you also nullify yourself being his father by being his teammate. So both of them X each other out. So you have no ground and no standing to approach Stephen A. In my opinion, you should have just left that for Bronny. If Bronny had something to say, or if he feel a certain way, you leave it to that grown man to say something. You nullified yourself by having him on your team. Now, in Canada, playing ball in Canada, if somebody has something to say, you can say something and speak up for them today, speaking up for your son, who has nothing to do with you, no association with your league, your team, or nothing else. He would be living his own life. If Bronny was a baseball player, then you have something to say. If Bronny was a swimmer or a tennis player, then you have something to say. If Bronny finally achieved his dream and became that alley dancer, allegedly, then you can say something. But him being a Laker, you can't say shit.
He could have been one of the dancers for the Super Bowl.
Yo, the Alvin alias, nasty word. Like what the fuck? Go ahead.
I'm saying. I think Sean might have hit it right on the head, man. Pause. I think he don't
Yo,
even really want to. I said pause. I did. I really did. But yeah, I think he don't even really want to. I think he already rich. He already well off or whatever, and he might not have that hunger, the same hunger LeBron did when he first was trying to get in the game, and he wasn't well off. Like I don't think you get that same hunger if you brought up in wealth or whatever. So he
I'm not
probably
even
don't
gonna
even
say
right now
it's his
know
lifestyle
exactly
because
what he
Bryce
wants.
got it. I think Bryce got it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's necessarily a wealthy thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You gotta love basketball. I don't think he loved basketball. I think he would like being a hairdresser. I don't know. He would
Tap
like something
dancing.
else. But
Well,
I don't
I'm
think
only
he loved basketball, yo.
I'm
Bryce,
only
I
saying
think
that
Bryce
as
is
a
there.
Maybe
factor,
tap
like a
dancing
side
Gregory
factor
Hines
too,
and shit.
or whatever. Like I'm only saying it's just like you said. Like he has a love. Bryce has a love for the game or whatever. But I also feel like that might be a side factor in different ways. Just just right now, he might not even know what he want to do. He's just going along with it because at least it's something to do until he figure out what he want to actually do.
what I would say is, as an athlete, I can recognize a player that they playing just to play. Like, all right, I just happen to be talented as this, so I'll do this. As opposed to a player that's like, oh no, I'm a beast. I love this. This is what I do. Bryce got that dog in him. Like, I love this. Like, this is what I'm about to be doing for the rest of my life. I don't want to do nothing else. I want to hoop. Bronny has always had that vibe about him of like, I'm really good at basketball. I have the talent to be great. But I kind of just be wanting to play the game and hang out with my homies. Like, if you remember, just a couple years ago, Bronny was on the internet smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Bronny ain't necessarily like Bronny's kind of the stereotypical rich kid of like, yeah, I hear what y'all saying, but I did it. I got drafted. Okay, we're done. I'm good. Whatever we get from here is cool, but I'm not pressed. And I think the biggest issue is that everybody else is pressed, but he's not. He's just kind of chilling, like, whatever we do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Um. So the next,
I digress. Tis
so the
top
next piece.
three.
Uh, did we talk about me and Pam? Okay, yep, we did. Okay, so y'all know where we at. It's the best part of the show. It's my favorite part, but only because it's named after me. Ha ha ha! It's Tiz's top three. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Tiz's top three. This week, keep it with the daddy vibe. Okay. Oh, okay. That's enough. I think we had too many woos. All right. We got that nigga got into it, didn't it? Woo! That nigga was just doing it just
Roll
to
Tide.
do it. It ain't had nothing to do with the show no more. Nothing. He just whooping, just a whoop.
Oh shit.
That's such a bad. Okay, never mind. Never mind. All right, go on. Anyway, here's the top three we're talking about this week. Keeping with the daddy vibe. Pause. That was nasty work.
No diddy.
Okay. What I mean to say is keeping with the fatherhood vibe. We're gonna go into Tiz's top three, which is this week. The top three TV fathers of any race. So it's just the top three, your favorite TV fathers, no matter the race, anything else. Just these my top three TV dads. I'll start it off, and I'm gonna go with, just to make sure I keep with the fact that we can go outside of the box, I'm gonna go Danny Tanner.
God damn
Uh,
it.
God damn it too.
he was calm, he was cool, he was collected. He
Fuck you,
handled
Jesus.
like some really racy shit at times with like just like, yo, y'all gonna be okay. I got y'all. We gonna figure this out. He made you feel like you was a part of the family, so he made you have like investment in your family. He taught how to be clean, which for a messy nigga like me was kind of important. And you could tell that he had that little. Yeah, I'm gonna talk some shit when we get to the barbecue. But for right now, for the babies, I'm gonna do this. And the fact that he was willing to sacrifice his crib, because you got to remember, especially back then, you make $10 an hour, you was kind of doing all right. So if he was willing to give up part of his crib to these other niggas, it must have been some serious shit going on. And he was just like, yeah, fuck it, I got it. So shout out to him, Danny Tanner. Great dad of TV. Anybody else?
Yeah, you definitely just
Pat,
won
you
the
can
more.
go.
Oh, God damn it. Well, if you pick Danny Tanner, I'm picking Uncle Phil.
Damn.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, man, that was my next one.
Hmm I think we all gonna pick the same ones. I automatically think I know
Okay,
who the
I
third one gonna be.
one. I got one. I got one. All right.
I'll have to be
All
creative.
right.
Next one.
The, yep. Okay. The grandfather from the Cosbys.
Oh shit!
Mm.
What makes you say so?
That nigga was
So he
he
was
had
so stoic. He gave great advice to not only his son but also his grandkids. He seemed to always pop up in the need and when he was needed at the most vulnerable times for that grandfatherly advice. But he was always open enough to listen to his grandkids and not just be overbearing with his advice.
Okay, I'm not. I'm actually not mad at it. That was a curveball. I didn't see him coming. I saw Cosby.
Wow.
I did not see Daddy like Grandpapa. Okay, okay. I like where we're going with this. So far, the list is definitely off to okay. All right. So my next one.
No, quick question. Quick question. Are we
Yeah,
only doing movie TV days or can we do movie days too?
just TV Dad. We got a movie dad one
Oh,
coming, but this is
okay.
just
Because I was about
TV.
to hit you with one that you was gonna hate.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't go there because we on TV dads. Nah, nanny boo boo. Save it for the movie dads. Because I know it's gonna be some fuck shit.
mm.
Um,
Yeah.
so my next TV dad. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I always felt like this dad was black. He just never identified as such, but I do feel like that he was really black. He was just on a white show, and that's Dan from Roseanne.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
he just always felt like the dad in the hood. Like I know him, but he's just not white. But I know like my friends' dads growing up, and I've met like fathers like him in my community that's just like him. And yeah, like Dan was that dude. He was willing to spare the rod and spoil the child when necessary. He had a good sense of humor. He always made sure he provided for his family. He was just a good dude. Zan was that dude, man. Like if you gonna have a dad of any rate, like I think that what helped me with this is that I always identified him as black. So in my mind, he was already black anyway. So it's not even any race. He just black. He just had some white kid and a white wife, but he was black.
Hmm.
Pat.
I'm thinking I might be a little bit abstract and going to the left with this, but
To the left, to the left.
shut the fuck up. Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. Say what you want about
As a
Homer.
great TV dad.
Yes, say what you want about Homer, but that nigga had a great job. He had a nice home, and he did enough or whatever that Lisa at least is gonna get through college. Bart is gonna be well off too.
Man,
You know
what?
what?
He just
I want
strangled Bart
Bart,
like 10 million times.
but if I look at the type of job he had, which was factory, and I think about the '90s, so that means he was union. that means his pay has been going up tremendously over the years. So he could have stayed in the same
Mm-hmm.
position and he could be making bank by now. And his house is nice. It is enough to have everybody have their own room in a house where you have a daughter, a son, a little baby, and a mother and father with a dog.
I ain't never seen them kids
You
home.
might, you know what? God damn it. I was going to argue it, but you might be on something. Hold on.
Imagine. There's some great dads. They might be flawed some type of way, but for their kids, they great dads.
Now,
Homer
this is
Simpson
my
is
put.
one of
Okay,
them.
I got it. I knew I was gonna find it. You know, I'm gonna find a pushback because I'm a pod.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. We potted.
He choked the shit out of his child, his child,
He's
on a
abusive as shit. He's
lot of
abusive
occasions. Like it's a
and
whole
neglectful of
meme.
his kids.
He choked Bart so many times. Like, and I mean choked the shit out of him. Like to where it was a meme.
He
I
duct
don't
taped
know that
Bart
like
to
the
the
child
pole and
abuse
stripped him
can
naked.
be what?
He does take Bart to wait a minute.
Who but
To
he
a
was
to a telephone pole.
you got it. I don't think so. I don't agree with this one. I'm a hold firm pause. And just yeah, you can't just beat
Yeah,
the fuck out of your kid
the
and
fuck is
choke him to
funny?
death damn near and then be like, oh yeah, I'm the man of the year. What, nigga? You ain't no daddy. You's a sperm
Okay,
donor,
okay, I
bitch.
got one for you. I got one for you.
Go ahead.
Ned Flanders.
It's potted. Who?
Ned Flanders.
Hmm. Well, yeah.
Single father, wife died, held the family down. He keep his kids in school and in church.
Dad.
Whatever the fuck his job is, he got a good job because he pay his bills and
Okay,
got his
don't
own house
wait.
as well.
I would
Yep.
I would say Ned Flanders is middle class. He will never make enough money to be rich, but he will always make enough money to be just about where he's supposed to be because he's gonna be good at his job and he's gonna keep his little job and he gonna have tenure and but past that,
He used to own his own business. Ned had his own store in the mall. Remember the left hand
again,
lefties or some shit like that?
you
So
I
you
don't
gotta
Hmm.
have some type of bread because the stores in the mall ain't cheap
I don't want to
to
talk.
have. Ned Flanders.
It's his reaction to it that makes me laugh.
I don't know what to
Goddamn
say
Ned.
next because I'm almost nervous to say like whatever because he gonna say some weird shit and I'm just uh,
What the fuck?
good night everybody.
Why?
Um,
Why I gotta say some weird shit?
we've all heard him, right?
Hmm.
What? Sir, we've been on. This has been a live stream. People have heard you across several platforms. Nigga, what do you mean? What? All right, y'all. Y'all good night. Um, thank y'all for coming out. You see at the bottom
What's
of the
your next
screen.
good ball TV daddy, nigga?
What?
What's your last TV daddy, nigga?
Oh God! Thought I was gonna get out of here. Okay, my last TV
Hell
daddy.
no, nigga.
I would have to say Reginald Vell Johnson. He didn't take care of Steve very well. but he did take care of his kids very well.
Carl Winslow.
Yes.
Okay.
He got crib.
Hell no.
He got hanging out with them and having fun with them and spending time with them. He got different endeavors over the years of like, I will show up and protect you. So I would say like, as far as all of the P's, like party, protection, and provision, I would say he did an amazing job actually. Um, Now he does have
He held
hot
Judy
competition.
captive in the basement.
So if somebody picked somebody over him, I wouldn't be mad because outside of the beginning years going into the party next door versions, party, seeing, talking, yeah, I was yeah. So that was a bunch
Okay,
of nonsense.
I can buy it. Pat,
Okay, face.
okay, okay. My last one is the dad from Step.
The dad from Step by Step.
Yep.
Why? Why him? I
He
was
got
with
married.
you.
Before he got married, he was a single father with all them goddamn kids before he got married. Then he got married into a blended family with even more goddamn kids, and still had done a great ass job holding down that household, which the lady and her kids moved into. So that was his household, and the household was big enough for all the motherfuckers not to have to cram up in each other's room, and he still had enough time to devote to all them goddamn kids. And even the goofy motherfucker who moved into the damn driveway.
You have a lot of good points. I don't have a. Yep, you might be right. I don't have a rebuttal that makes me feel comfortable with it no more. If you can give
Step
me
by
Cody,
step.
then you can damn sure give me somebody else. Cody
Yo,
would
can
be
y'all hear me?
protected right for forever. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, we can
Um,
hear you, Pat.
yeah, but yeah, you might be right there, face. That's ugly work. Step by step, day by day. The people we more, the stronger we stay. To make it better, the second time
The second
around.
time. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, all that shit.
Do 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 do. Y'all heard face. The do 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 do. You
All
still
that.
one boy?
Yeah, yeah. The storm. I'm like in Midtown right now, and the storm kicking in.
No, this storm is going crazy. I'm over here in you know,
What type of storm y'all got? Rainstorm, snowstorm,
it's like a rainstorm, but it's like of the high wind velocity. So
windy?
like it's hitting shit that probably stuck. Yeah, we shouldn't be. It shouldn't be as bad as it's going to be, but it is pretty bad right
Mm.
now. I ain't gonna need like outside is not healthy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I was gonna do
Texas.
earlier, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this just to be on the safer side, so that Pat can bunker down and I can as well. I don't know what it looked like in
No
Virginia, but if
problem.
it's on its way there, usually we like 2 days off of each other when it comes to weather. So I'm gonna end tonight with with y'all be safe out there, man. I I know this is abrupt. I apologize for people just listening who are not just a part of the chat and all. But yeah, It's about to get ugly. So I love y'all.
Getting ugly.
Everybody out there, be safe this week, please, 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 be safe. Um, hold on, give me 1 second. I think this week it would be fitting to end on a wholesome note. Usually we end with the silly shit of the week, and I do have one of those. If y'all want both, I can give y'all both. How y'all feeling tonight? Face Pat.
I feel silly because it's Saturday.
And I'm feeling ambidextrous.
So silly. Good.
Okay, so we're leaning towards silly. So, okay, so I'll
A
save my wholesome
little
moment for
core
next week.
bandit, you know.
It's all good. I can save my wholesome moment for next week. It's fine. It's a very wholesome moment, and it's universal, so it's evergreen. I can play this any day of any time. Like it's gonna go no matter what. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to end tonight's stream with our silly moment of the week. What I would like to say is God bless you all for joining us. At the bottom of the screen, you can see how to support. So please do that. And if you can't support, it's all good. It's all love. You
Give a
good with
like.
us still. If you can't support, we appreciate you. And God bless your heart. It just helps us as yeah, brothers,
Hmm.
continue to make the pod and get it to y'all on time and whatnot. Um, yeah, all that good stuff. All right, so here we go. Give me 1 second, and I'm about to play.
The silly shit of the week. Week.
Give me 1 second, and I'm about to play it. Let me get off of the board and get the echo off. Okay. All right. Let me share screen. Y'all bear with me tonight, man. Yeah. All right. Silly
Bear
shit of
with him tonight, y'all. Bear with him.
the week. This is called sometimes them Mollies and Percocets be for real. All right. So we're gonna go mask off, and Molly Percocet can sometimes be a real thing. It's not a joke. Um, y'all have a great week. God bless y'all. If you want support, you see how to do that at the bottom. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App. Face, if they want to support and get some back in return for their money, how can they do that?
All trade clothes. Go to the store. That's where everything at. My stuff, all stuff, everybody's stuff. Go to the store. All trade clothes.
.com.
RE, clothing. Can't spell clothing for you because Face won't let it. Pat, how can they support if they want to holler at us and continue this conversation offline?
On all of your social medias, @THEPODNAS, @THEPODNAS. That's the Twitter, the Twitch, the TikTok. Twitter is called X now, so on that is the same thing. And then on Facebook, it's Tis Face Pat or the Podnas.
100, 100, 100. Now, we're going to end this week with the silly shit of the week. Y'all have a great week. We love y'all. Y'all be amazing. And
The face too close, too close.
what I would say is this, man. The Marlins and Percocets do really.
Yo, purple sex, Molly purple sex, Molly purple sex,
I remember this. It's a hood classic.
represent, gotta represent, mask off, fucking mask off. Mask on, fucking mask on. Mask on, fucking mask on. Mask on, fucking mask on.